Snort Peps asks, does Linda still hate you guys?
Linda never fucking... What is this shenanigans of Linda?
She flirts
for reference, in episode...
She flirts with me.
In the pilot or episode 1, we talked with this lady, Linda, who always gave me the fuck... not the fuck me eyes, but she always gave me the shit eyes. The stink eyes. The stink eyes. The fuck me eyes and stink eyes.
The fuck you eyes.
The fuck you eyes, exactly.
She's nice to me.
Fuck you!
Chris, whenever you leave, she's like, that guy was gross.
Do you know what she did to me?
She didn't say gross.
You know what? I go up there.
Nice.
When I do see her, I'm not going to see her. But when I do see her, I'm like, she's like, how are you? And I'm like, I'm fine.
Yeah, me too.
How are you?
And she's
then
got
I'm
a cute,
like, you have a good day.
She's got a cute little old lady voice. She's like,
yeah, she's very polite. And then
like
when
her.
I go up there, she's like, that'll be $1.50. And I'm like, here you go.
She's not the crackhead at the other Wawa that goes crazy on me every time I see him at 4 a.m.
What does he say?
Oh yeah, he's like going to a tangent. He's like, man, I heard this jazz song. And I'm telling you,
I can't believe this fucking guy still has a job.
No, it's crazy. Like, I swear to God, me and Stamper fucking walked in and we just wanted a goddamn sandwich. And then we were sitting there holding our sandwiches in our hand. He was like, he was talking about jazz. He's like, oh, this is jazz. And people were coming through, like, buying stuff. And he was like, yeah. And he was like looking to give him money and stuff. And he's just like, do you know what song I'm talking about? And Stamper's like, yeah, I think so. And he's like pulling out names. Like, yeah, that's the one. He's like, he's like singing it. And I'm just like,
dude, he won't let you leave.
No, he won't.
You can't walk.
You have to hear his jazz story, and you have to talk about a center of doing.
I was buying a sandwich. There was like an 80-year-old man in front of me. This was at like 3 a.m. And he's like, man, and the guy pays for a sandwich and walks out. He's like, man, what the fuck? He's like, what the fuck is he doing in here at 3 a.m.? I'm like, what? He's like, what the fuck? He's like, what's he doing here? Where is his family? Where does his family think he is? What about his kids, man? What about his kids? I'm like, he's 80. His kids are like 55. What are you talking about? Man, dude, this went on for like over 10 fucking minutes.
You're like, dude. You're
like Chris Rock. Dude,
he's
so funny.
He was pissed. I was like, whatever, man.
He's like trying to he's really trying to hold on to the fact that they're.
He's like insinuating the guy is out there like fucking hookers. He's like, you know, he's doing out here, man, at 3 a.m. I'm like, what?
Yes, he's exactly like that.
He's getting his fucking pills, going back to watch the History Channel for 4 hours and go to bed.
He had white hair, wrinkles. He couldn't even walk straight.
Did he have the prerequisites?
He's just an old man looking for us. He just wanted a sandwich so he could watch like All in the Family at 4 a.m. on TV time.
Before he died, like a horrible death.
Before he killed himself.
And the fucking then I went back another night, and he's like, and there was just some teenage girls like buying yogurt or something. He's like, man, you see these girls over there? I'm like, yeah. I do see them. He's like, you know, they're gonna get picked up in here. Like, you know, there's he's like, insane hookers are recruiting girls in Wawa. He's like, yeah, man, they recruit those honeys over there. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, are you serious? He's like, I've been coming to this Wawa for fucking years at 3 a.m. on a Saturday. I've never seen anything like this. He's like, yeah, man, you gotta watch out.
Like, watch out for these hookers, bud.
Yeah, watch out for these hookers recruiting girls in Wawa.
You're gonna be with X, Jeff. They're gonna recruit you.
Like, all right.
I just want to say to him, I'm like, why aren't you fired? But he's the only one there. All true. These employees rotate, but he is always there at 4 a.m. So he's the only one I can talk to.
When we were there,
I don't know if he's lonely, but yeah, he will not let you leave the counter. If you're gonna go buy something, you better hope just make sure somebody's like coming up behind you and like ducking.
Or hide your head, or let's be like. He's like, man, what are you doing? I got a cold.
It's exhausting dealing with him.
So that answers the question about Linda.
I don't have any bad blood with Linda. Let me tell you something.
Next question, man. So who wants to what?
When you leave Wawa, when you pay for your big fat hoagie or whatever, when you give her the cash and the little change comes out next to the donation box.
Yeah, I don't pay with cash. I just pay with my card.
Well, okay, that you're missing out, because if you put the money in the donation box, Linda slips you a little glance at her titty.
Yeah.
Does she?
Here you go. She shows nip and she's like,
say that.
Does she lift up her skirt because it's like sitting on the floor?
Yeah, she holds up her titty and slams it on the counter and she's like, have a suck, big boy.
She doesn't do that. She's more subtle.
I'm afraid to touch her because she looks like she has like that old person tissue paper skin. If you touch her, it'll like feel peel off.
What if you like tease a little bit? Like, what if you roll a quarter up and down on the donation?
If you roll her titty up and down the counter too.
She's like doing this. She's like, her titties are like amoebaing all over
she's
her
like
body.
paper skin, Jeff.
Oh my goodness.
If you touched her, she'd be like, "What have you done?" And she'd start crumbling from the inside out and die. What have you done to me?
I feel bad. I'm mad. I'm mad because there was
she died like the guy in Indiana Jones.
Where he's like fucking melting and like his face is.
She's gonna be dead soon. I'm just gonna be nice to her.
Linda's nice to me. I have nothing.
She's nice to me too.
I only have the nicest stuff. If you guys want to be jerks,
she always hisses at me.
Yeah, but
it's because you're a sneaky snake.
Whenever she tries to grab me, I point the light at her, and she starts to hiss and goes back into a coffin.
You look like you're up to no good, Zach.
She slithers back in.
Yeah.
She's like sliding around like a fucking.
She has a coffin in her basement that she sleeps in.